Jeffrey Epstein, the 65-year-old, who is the second son of late Queen Elizabeth, will now take up residence at Sandringham Estate. Earlier this month, Andrew was also forced to stop using the title the Duke of York. Let's listen in to what some tourists have said.
I think it's a long time coming. I think that it was clear from very early on that he wasn't a very nice man and that was not very trustworthy. And I think maybe that he should have done it a long time ago. But well done for doing it now.
I feel the same. I think, he was pushed when he should have actually put his hand up and said, yes, I have done wrong. And my association with Epstein is just, not on, and it doesn't look right for the royal family to be involved in this. But, I just think that the royalty are put on a platform, a high platform which they don't belong on. They're just human like the rest of us.
Good. Probably should have done it a while ago. I don't know who would be wanted to, who would want to associate themselves with him, to be honest with you. If you're associating yourself with him, you're kind of admitting that you're, whatever, sympathiser. So, probably a good thing.
Now we move on. The Dutch centrist party, the D66, has won the most votes in yesterday's general election results, positioning its leader, Rob Jetten, to become the Netherlands' youngest prime minister. With nearly all ballots counted, national news data shows that the D66 now cannot be overtaken by Geert Wilder's far-right Freedom Party. Meanwhile, Rob Jetten, who is 38 years old, has called on other parties across the political spectrum to work together in the next government. He has further added that the election results have clearly established that voters wanted cooperation on key issues like housing, migration, climate and the economy. Let's take a listen to some other remarks.
Ik ben ontzettend blij dat de ANP net bekend heeft gemaakt dat D66 niet meer kan worden ingehaald en dat we de grootste partij bij deze verkiezingen zijn geworden. Een historisch resultaat voor D66, daar ben ik heel erg trots op. En tegelijkertijd voel ik ook een grote verantwoordelijkheid dat we deze week snel gaan starten met een verkenning om tot een stabiel en ambitieus kabinet te komen.
Ja, hoe gaat die formatie?
Wat mij betreft komt er een verkenner die in staat is om niet alleen te kijken naar het belang van D66 als grootste partij, maar juist ook hoe breng ik al die partijen samen en hoe komt er heel snel een kabinet dat aan de slag gaat met die grote thema's die deze campagne zo speelden.
En wat moet dat voor kabinet zijn volgens u?
Nou,
D66 is now expected to lead initial coalition discussions, which is a process that often takes several months in Dutch politics. Final results will be confirmed on Monday when overseas mail-in ballots are counted.
4 constats ont été faits dans le cadre de ce rapport provisoire. D'abord, une sous-estimation chronique, structurelle du risque intrusion et vol depuis trop longtemps, au niveau évidemment du musée du Louvre. Également un sous-équipement des dispositifs de sécurité pour lutter contre les intrusions et les vols. C'est aussi une réalité. Une organisation et une gouvernance absolument pas adaptées au risque vol et intrusion. Pourquoi? Parce que ça n'était pas une priorité. Et de la même manière, les protocoles.
Now we move on. French Culture Minister Rachida Dati announces new security measures at the Louvre Museum last month's break-in. She says the administrative inquiry uncovered chronic underestimation of risks and outdated security protocols. Dati calls the findings serious and emphasises that security and governance at the museum were not adapted to prevent thefts. She adds that external security devices are at the museum's major weak point. The minister confirms that anti-intrusion devices will be installed before the end of the year. She says the new governance structure will elevate the priority of safety and security to the presidential level. Dati stresses that the Louvre must strengthen protection against intrusions and thefts to safeguard France's cultural heritage. She promises continued oversight and improvements to prevent further breaches. Authorities are coordinating with museum staff to ensure installation of the devices is swift and effective. The Louvre will remain under heightened security until the measures are fully in place. Let's take a listen in to what the French Culture Minister had to say.
4 constats ont été faits dans le cadre de ce rapport provisoire. D'abord, une sous-estimation chronique, structurelle du risque intrusion et vol depuis trop longtemps, au niveau évidemment du musée du Louvre. Également, un sous-équipement des dispositifs de sécurité pour lutter contre les intrusions et les vols. C'est aussi une réalité. Une organisation et une gouvernance absolument pas adaptées au risque vol et intrusion. Pourquoi? Parce que ça n'était pas une priorité. Et de la même manière, les protocoles étaient obsolètes.
Authorities in Lyon, France arrested 6 suspects after armed robbers used explosives to raid a gold refining laboratory. The high-profile heist targeted Port Query Laboratories, slightly injured 5 employees, 3 of whom were taken to hospital for checks. Officials say the robbers, armed with military-grade weapons, stole gold bars valued at 12 million euros, all of which were later recovered. Videos shows men in black carrying guns and loading bags into a white van, while witnesses reported a huge explosion. Police confirmed 28 employees were present during